So the Kansas City Chiefs signed Chris Jones to a 5-year, $95 million guaranteed deal, which is essentially 3 years. So 95 guaranteed million for over 3 years, and the fourth and the fifth years are basically fake. So this makes Chris Jones the highest paid DT of all time. And I love it. I mean, I love it, man. I do feel like bringing back a dude like Chris Jones, who's won us multiple games, who showed up when it matters the most, that easily puts us in the position to three-peat again. Now, the only thing about that is that Sneed is definitely gold. But either way, man, we had to pick either a dude that locks up wide receivers or a dude that shuts down everything. We want the dude that shuts down everything. So Sneed, trade him for some picks. Chris Jones, very good to have him back for another 3 to 5 years. And that's just a big break right there. Now we put a nice DT next to him that's going to dominate because Charles is still injured. But keeping his D-line together is a very, very good thing and good move by Veach. And now we can focus on the wide receivers after we restruck Jawan Taylor and we restruck Patrick Mahomes. We could try to go get some wide receivers or whatever position we need, and then we can also handle it in the draft. So bringing back Drew Tranquil and Chris Jones so far is a great start to this free agency. They honestly changes everything for the Kansas City Chiefs, because if you lose these dudes, now you got to redraft and you got to hope that you can hit on somebody at least similar. But now the Chiefs don't have to do that. They bring the dudes back that they won the Super Bowl with a defense, and then they running it back again. And that's just a very, very good thing to do by the Chiefs. And if we could still keep Sneed, that would also help a lot. But I honestly doubt that we're going to try to keep him after this. So we could see him going for a second, because the Chiefs, they're not going to trade him unless they get at least a second. And that's their asking price. So hopefully we could get that. Maybe the Lions are desperate enough. I told my boy, I was like, hey, man, don't be surprised the Lions could give us J-Mo in a second. And he told me I'm out of my mind. But, hey, man, that would be nice. But the deal, man, you got to love it, because it just goes to show you, all right, cool, it keeps him in Kansas City. But it also warns the rest of the league that Patrick Mahomes and company aren't slowing down every soon. The big three, the superstar X factors on our team, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chris Jones, they're staying together for another year. And that is very good. I mean, the Chiefs, we don't typically pay players into their 30s, but I mean, when it's a dude like Chris Jones, he's earned his contract. He's earned it. And we're attempting to do a 3P, and we're going to need him. We're definitely going to need him to come up big. At that post-contract, Chris Jones about to go crazy. I already know he about to go crazy after that. It was more than a year of negotiations, and Kansas City and Jones' representation finally agreed to a new deal, man. So it's really 5 years, $160 million, and it includes $95 million guaranteed. That's crazy, man. That's massive. And he's 29, so he's not that old, but he has the highest annual value at his position in NFL history. And I mean, he's a 5-time All-Pro DT, 75.5 career sacks, and 3 Super Bowl rings. So he's very, very impactful. And us re-signing him goes to show you that the Chiefs are all in for a 3-peat. So I already expect way more moves. I expect some more moves by Brett Veach, because he's clearly showing that he's trying to go in for that 3-peat. And what we're chasing, man, it's almost an impossible dream. I mean, we're the 9th team trying to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls, the 9th team. And with Jones back once more, it might have the best shot of any of one of them other teams did. The last previous teams that tried to try to win 3 Super Bowls in a row, Green Bay Packers missed playoffs, Miami Dolphins lost AFC Divisional, Steelers lost the AFC Championship, Steelers again missed playoffs, San Francisco 49ers lost the NFC Championship, Dallas Cowboys lost the NFC Championship, Broncos missed playoffs, and Patriots lost the AFC Divisional. Now the Chiefs, they're in a position where, first of all, the division is very weak, so we're going to coast to the playoffs. And these teams just don't be having the knowledge to really beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's what makes it just so easy for us nowadays. And, and Brett Veach, he has the option. He can restructure Patrick Mahomes' deal, worth up to $37 million in cap space. And we know Patrick Mahomes, he's going to let Brett Veach do that. He is going to let Brett Veach do that. Restructure it and get up to $37 million in cap space. Restructure Jawan Taylor. And we're also favored to emerge from the AFC for the 5th time in 6 years. So I will be betting on the Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl again. And if we add firepower to our offense, like veteran wide receivers like Calvin Ridley or Marquise Brown, the Chiefs could be very, very dangerous. I mean, when it comes to Sneed, okay, cool. We got him on the franchise tag at 19.8 million. So the Chiefs, I don't know, man. I think that we should trade Sneed in the coming days. We'll open up money against the cap, and we'll also add a premium day 2 draft pick, which is very, very good. Or we could just extend Sneed, but do not let him play on the tag. We could extend Sneed, just like how Jalen Johnson's 4-year deal. We could use that as an example for him. Or the most likely scenario is that we move him around to some other team, and then we rely on Trent McDuffie to lead a young group that includes Watson and Joshua Williams. So, and we know the Chiefs dynasty has been built upon the pillars of Mahomes, Jones, and tight end Travis Kelce, and a phenomenal coaching staff led by Andy Reid. So at the end of the day, we have all of them dudes back, and we are definitely a dynasty, and we're looking very, very good. And now with Jones Reid signed, the Chiefs are loaded up once more with plenty of cap space and draft picks to make further improvements. And whew, I just can't wait to see what Brett Beach cooks up for this offseason, man. It's going to be fun. I believe free agency starts on Monday, so we're about to start having some fun, boys. We're definitely about to start having some fun. And we're definitely going to make history too, man. So I want to see what the Chiefs going to do. And I know it's other teams that's going to make significant moves, but the Chiefs will as well, man. And that should just terrify the rest of the NFL, if you ask me. So, yeah, man, now that CJ is back, I mean, we know what the Chiefs are going to be capable of. We know this defense is still going to be very solid. And, I just can't sweat it enough, man. Like, free agency has to hurry up. The draft has to hurry up. Like, stuff like that, I'm just super excited for, because this is a year where we have a chance to improve everything that we need to improve, because we have the cap space and we have the draft picks to do it. And I love it. I love it, man. I definitely do. Get Mahomes the most help possible. Make it easy on him. Get my boy an MVP season back. My man Mahomes, get him an MVP season back. And pulls on that my man stuff, my fault. But get my boy Mahomes an MVP season. Get him another one. Get him another Super Bowl. And then we back moving, man. We back in movement. Well, we just won 2 Super Bowls in a row, so we never was going. But y'all know what I mean. We back to the Showtime. Best team to watch, Chiefs. And yeah, man, I just want to see some veteran wide receivers with a drafted wide receiver to go with Rice. And then that'll be cool. That'll be a good thing to do. And then we just pick up some more, players on defense or whatever. Chiefs priority, and I'm out. Peace. Three-peat.